One thing about me, I will seek out and take advantage of opportunities, even the ones other people don't notice. Yeah. This is because I've trained myself to see opportunities and act quickly. Most opportunities are missed because people wait for perfect timing or expect loud, obvious signals like, hey, look at me, I'm an opportunity. Without realizing it, they are often sitting right next to the very chances that they are looking for, maybe at work or in school or in church or even online. So today's video is all about how you can actively seek, recognize, and seize opportunities in your daily life. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Princess Akari. I'm a product manager living and working in London. And this channel is all about becoming the best version of yourself. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Now to the main gist of today. Opportunities are everywhere, but most people miss them. We tend to think of opportunities as this huge, maybe once in a lifetime thing, a new job, a big break, a viral moment. But opportunities are often wrapped in ordinary packaging. So opportunities can look like a DM from someone you've never met. Yes, it's possible. A random tweet or just a random post online. An annoying task at work that nobody wants, that's an opportunity. A chance to speak, a chance to write, a chance to lead, those are opportunities. Anyway, let me give you guys, a small story. Some years ago, a tech founder who led a company that I admired, he tweeted that his team was male dominated at that time and they barely had any women on the team at the time. So this wasn't a job ad or a formal announcement. It was just a casual tweet highlighting, the gender imbalance in the company. But I saw it as an opportunity to shoot my shot to get a job there. So I sent him a message, a soft pitch. I was like, hey, I saw that you're open to adding more women to your team. I'm a product manager with experience in this and that, blah, 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 the cool stuff. And then I attached my portfolio. The rest, they say, is history. That tiny move on an ordinary day turned into a real opportunity for me. I got a job at that company and I worked there for over 3 years. Working in that company propelled my career growth, and I'm so grateful that I was able to recognize and seize that opportunity when it came. Remember, you don't need to wait for obvious signs or signals. Opportunities are everywhere. If I was waiting for a job ad from that company, I may not have even gotten the job, but I just saw the opportunity and I took it. Moving on, how to actually spot and recognize opportunities. Here are 4 ways that I train myself to recognize opportunities every single day. Yes, I train myself. I'm still learning. Number one, shift your mindset. Always be on the lookout. One thing that changed everything for me was learning to always stay on high alert for opportunities. I see potential in everyday moments. So I started paying attention not just to what people say, but to what they don't say. Those quiet gaps, the things that they struggle with, the offhand complaints. Sometimes the things that people casually mention or avoid mentioning are actually full of insight. So I'm naturally curious. In Nigerian English, I'm an amebo. And I hone this skill often because I also work as a product manager and I do a lot of research. We are always looking out for unspoken words, reading emotions, and pain points from users during research interviews and other kinds of research. My recent story about shooting my shot at a former employer, that happened because I was on the lookout. I had already done some ground research and was actively looking for a job at that time. So everything just aligned. I was on high alert. So everything just aligned. When you're focused on something, you're more prone to seeing opportunities for that thing. So there was a time that I liked the Ford Focus vehicle, the newer models. I wanted that car so much. I started seeing that car almost every day. The same road that I used to pass to work every day suddenly seems to have more Ford Focus vehicles. It was not the vehicles, by the way, it was me. I was the one on high alert because of my obsession with the car. And I started seeing it everywhere. The same thing applies with opportunities too. Just have a strong focus. and then you notice that you are now on high alert consciously or unconsciously. Of course, always being on the lookout or always being like on high alert does not mean that you will act on every single semblance of opportunity, and that's very okay. You just need to train your mind to be that way so that you don't miss out on actionable opportunities. The key is to spot the opportunities first, then decide which ones are worth moving on. So, the second way I train myself to recognize opportunities is to notice what you keep gravitating towards. Your passion might be an opportunity. If something keeps pulling your attention, there's usually a reason. A lot of Instagram food content creators today, they just started posting, they started by posting what they loved, but they didn't stop there. They recognized that their passion had the potential to become more than a hobby. That it could be a business, it could be a brand, it could be a whole career. Like Hilda Basi is something else now. There was a time when I kept getting random requests to recommend product managers for jobs, literally almost every week. I didn't think much about it at first. I was just, helping people out. But after almost a year of doing that for free, it clicked. I was like, this is not random. This is an opportunity. So I built something around that, and that eventually became a business. And honestly, that changed so much for me. So every passion or hobby does not need to become an opportunity. I understand that. But it's important to know that there's an opportunity there. That's very important. And you can choose to act on it or not act on it. It's better than being like oblivious to the fact that there's even an opportunity there. So number 3, watch for gaps in the systems around you. Very good one. Another thing I've learned is to pay attention to friction. When something feels harder than it should be, when a process is broken or is missing, that's a gap. And every gap is a chance to build something useful. That's how my tech community, people in product, actually started. So I needed a space where I could ask questions and be confident that someone would genuinely respond. A space that felt warm and helpful, especially to junior product managers like myself at the time. When I couldn't find it, I created it. That was the opportunity there. So it turns out that I wasn't the only one who needed that kind of space. What started as me solving my own need became something so much bigger. Today, we have a community of almost 7K members with a following of over 25K across our media platforms. Don't wait for a formal invite. That's number 4. This one is huge. So many defining moments in my life came from stepping in, not waiting for someone to hand me permission or a title or spoon feed me. Honestly, I've done so many things: volunteering, offering to help, reaching out, taking the initiative to build something and share it, even when it's not perfect. Yes, you don't need everything figured out. Sometimes you just need to move first. Start small, stay curious, and then trust the process. So if you have been enjoying my videos so far, please don't forget to like this video, share it with your network, and also subscribe if you haven't done so. I'm so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, let's continue. How to seize opportunities. This is a big one. Recognizing an opportunity is one thing, but acting on it is a totally different ballgame. Earlier, I talked about how I saw an opportunity to shoot my shot, right, at a tech founder. If I didn't take action, we wouldn't be here today. We won't be here today at all. I had to act on it for it to materialize. This action part is where a lot of people have issues with, because people are filled with ideas daily but don't act on any of their ideas. Here's how to take action. 1, start before you are comfortable. Waiting to feel ready is the fastest way to miss the moment. I promise you. Like, the moment can come and go, the inspiration can come and go, the motivation can come and go, and so the opportunity. To say the truth, I've rarely felt 100% prepared, but I still showed up. Nervous, messy, in progress, and that's what made the difference. Number 2, don't try to predict the entire outcome. Don't try to know end to end how everything will be. Sometimes just go. Your only job is to say yes to the next right step. Just do it. Just start. Don't try to always predict everything. Sometimes analysis paralysis can take over, and then you miss the moment and you miss that opportunity. Number three, document as you go. Take note of what worked, what felt good, what led to something else, what you did that they heard you, they didn't answer you. Just take note of things. You start to see patterns. That's how you turn your one-off chances into your own strategy, personal things that you can use to form like a success strategy for yourself later on. So yeah, sometimes opportunities are very obvious, but most times they are not. They are subtle, wrapped in everyday moments that don't look much at first. You won't always feel ready, I promise you. You won't always have a plan, but if you can train yourself to notice what others overlook, to follow your curiosity, and to move, even if it's just small, you'll start to see doors where other people see walls. That's deep. Word. Write that down. Write that down. And that's the difference, honestly. So if this sparked something in you, I would love to hear it. Maybe a moment you realize, that was actually an opportunity. How did I miss that? Or even something you're just seeing now in a new light. Let's talk in the comments anyway. I always read my comments and I always respond to all my comments. So if this has helped you in any way, feel free to share it with someone who needs that little nudge, to look again at what's already around them, to look for the opportunities around them, to seek out new opportunities as well. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.